Sussexes and the never-ending saga of the return that will never be. Ah, the British tabloids, purveyors of fine fiction and masters of wishful thinking. Their latest obsession? The seemingly unshakable belief that Harry and Meghan are pining for a return to the UK. Someone needs to gently break it to them. It's not happening. But the tabloids? They just can't let it go. The Sussexes have made it crystal clear repeatedly that they have no intention of permanently relocating back to the UK. Their initial offer, a perfectly reasonable compromise of splitting their time and retaining some royal duties, was swiftly rejected. Apparently, half in, half out wasn't dramatic enough for the royal narrative. The underlying motive, whispered in hushed tones within palace walls, was apparently to orchestrate Harry's downfall, divorced, humbled, broke, and begging for forgiveness. A tragic opera in 3 acts, if you will. But alas, the Sussexes had other plans. The best-selling author, Meghan's a force of nature, and they both have a plethora of exciting projects in the works. It's a far cry from the destitute, desperate image some seem determined to paint. Their journey is a testament to resilience and ambition, proving that they can carve out their own path, no matter the obstacles. With each new venture, they continue to redefine success on their own terms, inspiring countless others along the way. So why the persistent rumors of their imminent return? Why are royal courtiers still clinging to this fantasy? It's baffling, truly. It's like watching a dog chase its tail endlessly with no hope of ever catching it. Entertaining, perhaps, but ultimately pointless. The rumors persist, despite all evidence to the contrary. The latest installment in this ongoing saga comes courtesy of the Daily Mail's Eden Confidential column, known for its sensational takes on royal affairs. The gist? Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, is doing wonderful charitable work, which she undoubtedly is, while the Sussexes are engaged in unregal money-making projects, as the column would have you believe. The implication, of course, is that the Sussexes are somehow less worthy, less committed to making a difference despite their numerous efforts. But here's the thing. The Sussexes are also doing admirable work for charity through their Archewell Foundation, which has been making significant strides. They're tackling important issues, supporting vital causes, and using their platform to amplify voices that need to be heard, often going above and beyond. But apparently that doesn't fit the preferred narrative of certain media outlets. Eden then drops the real bombshell palace sources, because those are always reliable, right? Have revealed that Sophie and Edward could point the way for Harry and Meghan to return to royal duties, a notion that seems far-fetched. These courtiers, bless their naive hearts, are increasingly convinced that Harry yearns for his old life, for the days when he could use his privileged position to make a difference, as if he isn't already doing so. Because apparently, achieving meaningful change is only possible within the confines of the royal institution. Right, wrong. The Sussexes have proven otherwise. One anonymous source even claims that Harry's heart is not in the TV stuff. Anyone can see that, they say, with a knowing nod. Ah yes, the all-seeing, all-knowing anonymous source, the cornerstone of speculative journalism, the backbone of investigative journalism, or so they would have us believe. We should all bow down to their wisdom. Such crap it is, yet it continues to be peddled. The article then points to Meghan's lifestyle business, American Riviera Orchard, and the Sussexes' deals with Spotify and Netflix as evidence of their supposed financial woes, a narrative that seems quite skewed, because clearly having multiple streams of income is a sign of desperation, not diversification, right? Wrong again. I mean, are we in the 2000s? This kind of thinking feels outdated. And then comes the kicker. If the Sussexes are willing to abandon their private work and return to royal life, they would be welcomed back, but at what cost? But only, and this is crucial, as long as King Charles is monarch, a condition that adds a layer of complexity, a conditional welcome, how heartfelt, and yet how restrictive. The underlying
And I
message
bet
is
they
clear.
all have fun dinner
William,
parties.
the ever-forgiving, is unlikely of their newfound freedom. But here's the reality. The Sussexes have built a life for themselves
Megan's
in
home
America,
state of
a life they
California.
clearly cherish. They're
up a trip to
pursuing their
Nigeria
passion,
in support of
raising
the
their
Princes
children,
Invictus
and making
Games
a
for
positive
wounded
impact
warriors.
on the world
The visit
on their
certainly
own
had
terms.
a royal
They're
feel,
not going
but as
anywhere.
Holly Williams reports,
So, dear
there's
tabloids,
no
dear
sign
royal
yet
courtiers,
of a royal
dear
reconciliation.
anyone who still clings to this delusional fantasy, let it go.
Harry and Meghan, the
Sussexes are
Duke
not
and Duchess
coming
of
back.
Sussex,
They're happy.
spent 3
They're
days in
successful and they're
Nigeria
free.
using their
Deal with it.
celebrity to
This is their
highlight
new
the
reality,
causes
and
they
it's time
care
to
about.
accept it.
Harry played sitting volleyball with a group of
Instead of
disabled
wasting
athlete
ink and
Durian
energy on
ancestry.
fabricated
Even though Harry
narratives
and
of
Meghan
longing
are
and
no
regret,
longer
perhaps
working
focus
royals,
on the
Harry
positive work
stood
the
to
Sussexes are
attention for
actually
his
doing.
national anthem,
Perhaps
God
celebrate their
Save the King.
achievements, their resilience, and their
Nigerians
unwavering
welcomed the couple
dedication,
with open
their
arms.
commitment to making a difference in the world.
Of
Because
pride
the Sussexes'
and honor
story is not a tragedy.
when you first wore your
It's a
nation's
triumph of
flag on your
spirit and
uniform.
determination. It's a story of breaking
Most
free,
of us perhaps
of
remember
finding
more
one's voice,
its
of
final
living
outing,
life authentically and
or the time
courageously.
we hung it up
And that, my
for good.
friends, is a story worth telling and celebrating.
Am I right in saying for
So
some,
let the Sussexes live
it
their lives in
represented
peace and
a
happiness.
cape,
Let them continue
perhaps
to
a
thrive,
shield,
to inspire and to
or an
lead
escape?
by
Buenas
example,
noches,
and to
Cali.
challenge the status quo with their actions.
Buenas noches,
And let the
Colombia.
tabloids find a new obsession, a new story to chase, because this one is getting old and tiresome. See you in the next video. Adios.